What's up, y'all? Bat, Lou, what's up? How you guys doing? Lute Jr. Bat, how you doing, brother? Viper, thank you for resubscribing to the channel at tier 1. What's up, Falcon? How you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Yo, we are Destiny 2 the video game gaming today. Gonna do a little bit of time. My sister generously came over to babysit, so we're hanging out. You guys need to let me know when we get it, especially, I mean, you can let me know with the music right now, but let me know when we get into the game how the volume levels are, because if you remember, we did our Destiny 1 stream, and anytime I have to move from the console, like the PC to the console, or do that, dude, nightmare. Hey, Popfist, thank you for rating, man. Appreciate it. Boog, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How are you doing? All right. So, boys, today what we're planning, we're gonna do a little bit of raid and dungeon exotic testing. All right, I see Falcon's in the game. Falcon has the Necro on tap. I am doing some Teraba testing. Okay, some Teraba testing here. I'm actually going to. I have my eyes on this here. So, ooh, brother, I have never had a really like a real good sleep schedule, and it's what's so weird is like everyone tells you like, oh, when the baby gets here, your sleep schedule is gonna be so messed up. Like, that's true, but at the same time, Jane Crucible, thank you for subscribing, appreciate you. At the same time, I find that like when she's asleep, I can like my body's like, bro, you need to lock in and get some rest right now, and so it happens more naturally. So this is also my way, because I have a couple of gamers with me. This is my way to get them to help me complete something that I've needed to complete. So they didn't know this, but they are some gentlemen and scholars. Oh, has someone not completed world? Oh, never mind. I guess I can't bring Falcon into that. If Falcon's not going to have to come in and help me with the my mythic. I have one more mission for my mythic missions for this. Oh, is it a class-based thing? I didn't realize it was a class-based thing. Guys, I want to say while we're getting set up and getting everything going, thank you guys very much for the support on the recent ranking video, the exotic mission ranking video. You guys blew that out of the water. I mean, it's still doing really well, like every single day, every hour, more and more views coming in. So thank you guys for doing that. It was, it's one of those things that's kind of interesting. So you'll have to let me know if you guys are on the YouTube side. If you watch, like, do you ever watch my channel or other Destiny 2 streamers on TV? Because what's super interesting is that type of video, right? Like most videos are like, hey, this is a guide for, like, I'm thinking esoterics guides. Like, you wouldn't watch a lot of esoterics guides. I guess my thought is you wouldn't watch those on TV because you're typically going to have that like on a second monitor. And so was wondering, like, you know, should I maybe lean in a little more on like, you know, maybe lean in a little more to stuff that could be sat on the couch and vibing and, you know, and do that. You guys will have to let me know. Popfist says yes. Phoenix says all on tablet or phone while doing the mission. Yep. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like for the mission guides, but I love like sitting back with my feet up, especially now that we got the little one, like vibing, having the baby in hand, and then do that. So Luigi, the Choir of One is the top exotic mission weapon. Okay, so remember when we're going through that vibe and we're talking, you would go through the portal and then you could do the pinnacle area and go through here, right? We have the Star-Crossed mission, Derealized, Vox Obscura, Encore, all of those weapons there. Choir of One, for me, at least in my opinion, is like top, way above that. So, Luigi, that's my feeling on that. So, all right, let's go. If you guys are cool with it, let's go do this. I'm going to start today, guys. I'm going to start with Teraba on my thing with just like a PK build. Revolt loves to hate. Like, he loves to hate on Teraba. He's made it kind of his personality trait. And I want to see if he's right or not. So. Yeah, Phoenix. The TWID each week is on Thursday. So Thursdays are when you would get the when you'll get the TWID there. Okay, I need to remember how to do Mythic here, launch. Okay. David, I hope you're doing well. How are you, man? Fire says, yes, I do sometimes watch those types on TV instead of Netflix or whatever. Of course, I watch the guides on a laptop while I'm doing the thing, unless it's a raid that I'm confused about. Watch that on the TV while I'm eating or whatever. Dude, yeah, I feel that very, honestly, Viper, it's so funny because that's a very similar way for me. It's like when I was first learning raids, or if I'm going to teach a raid and I need like a refresher, I will back up and be like, here is what, here, I don't know, like I'll sit back and like try to eat a meal before going in and, watch that. So makes sense. Apopsis says, how much do you get paid per ad? Honestly, it varies wildly. Now, if you guys have paid attention at all, you would see that, or that my my podcast channel recently got monetized on YouTube, and so that means that both now thankfully the gaming and the podcast channel are monetized. I was doing the podcast channel just for free, working my butt off on it, and so I've been doing that. So thankfully that seems like it's going to pay more, but you also got to think it's an hour and a half to 2 hour long videos compared to like a 20 minute. So Ash, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? All right. I want, how about, I'll attune to, how about that? Okay. Now I'm trying to remember, y'all. Do I have to... I think you start the mission down below, right? I know. Yeah, the Edge of Fate stuff, honestly, I have like these outstanding things that... Okay, Mythic Mission, the message. Let me make sure that that's all I need to do for this. Edge of Fate. Explore Kepler, Fabled quest complete. Just drop down, follow the path. Because it says... Start the mission. Let me see here. Mythic. Let me give this a shot. Let me know if I'm messing something up. DPS primary right now or best damage rotation? Best damage rotation, I would say for the most people, would be Finality's Augur. So running something along the lines of like Psi Eterna, Mint Retrograde, and then a Finality's Augur in your heavy slot. However, you could also run this, if you're on Hunter, you want to do Lucky Pants with Crimson in your top slot. And then you could run, what is it? Uncivil Discourse hand cannon, the special hand cannon here, and then A499 sniper rifle here. You'd run Lucky Pants, and then you could do Prismatic. That's a great one. Actually, I'll give a shout out to Llama D2, friend of the channel and friend in real life. He is a really good Destiny creator. He just did his top DPS builds for basically all classes. So if you do Warlock, Titan, or Hunter, go over to search Llama D2. I mean, honestly, it was probably like 5 or 6 days ago. He put out an awesome video, like 34 minutes long. I think it's timestamped, so you can go through there. That's what I would suggest. Yo, you thought, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Dude, I forgot how chunky these enemies can be. Q, what's up, man? Joker Dad, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. Oh, so let me ask you this, Luigi. Are you playing that on Pure Void, or are you playing on Prismatic? We thought, good to see you, man. Cube, not much, man. My sister came over to help me with the baby. Heather's getting her hair done, thankfully. I'm glad she's able to do a little bit of, get a little normalcy. So she's doing that. My sister came over and graciously offers to help me. I don't know which way to go here, y'all, so. If you're following me for guides on how to do Kepler activities, we might be in bad shape. Just gonna say. Sorry, Bat. I led you astray, brother. I am on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/SaxPlaysGames. If you would like to follow and or subscribe over there, if you guys have a Prime sub and you would like to support a new dad, I won't use it as bait too much, but diapers are expensive, y'all. If you guys would be so inclined and want to do that, that would be awesome. What's good? How you doing, brother? How is your typing going? Were you talking in chat earlier about doing typing? Oh no, I killed myself. That's so good. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Oh, where'd it put me? Okay. On Falcon. Thank you, sir. See, I'm torn, chat, right? Because, like, I know a lot of people didn't like the Edge of Fate for whatever, but we also are always asking Bungie to try new stuff and, like, not have Destiny just feel like more Destiny. And so I don't know. I don't know what Bungie's probably like, what the fuck do they want from us? You know what I mean? Like, they try all this new stuff. They try this stuff like with the environment and everything for, you know, with the Metroidvania, the ball and stuff like this, and then all right, so here's what I want to do. I want to lean in a little more, and this is a really tough test, right, for a weapon like a primary exotic. Being on such a minus, like Delta, and not having the like shields makes this very difficult. But I want to try, because I don't know if you guys have seen this with like how Ravenous Beast can really kind of shred here. Yeah, honestly, Dexy, that's very valid, bro. How you doing today, man? So the core issues in what we've talked about with Teraba being the issue is, or the issue we're having with Teraba is twofold. It's that the weapon just doesn't hold up, right? Like on its own per bullet, like simply does not do as much damage as it needs to. And then the other piece is the magazine is too small. So by the time you get like the ball rolling, like you get Ravenous Beast going, you are spending as much time, if not more time, reloading the weapon than you are shooting it. So gave over 400 pounds of Bungie. Damn, dude. You know what? I would love, you know how they do like the retrospective thing where they like, or I mean, you can go on the sites and like check how much you've played. I wish you could go on and see how much money we've had to give to Bungie. Oh, hold on. Where were we supposed to bring the ability over? Oh, yep. Falcon's all over it. Look at this, brother. Look at this, brother. I'll tell you what. Where am I shooting here? Oh, yeah, you gotta turn it, don't you? Is there another one to turn? Nice. There we go. Good stuff. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Live fat, die young. Thank you for following the channel. Heal clip, make Teraba reload a benefit instead. Honestly, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. The problem is, like, if it had Ravenous Beast, like the Ravenous Beast intrinsic, and what if it had like heal clip and then it had the, what's the new one? Burning Ambition, where like if you lean into. Like the more your shots are on could cause the explosions. Like that wouldn't be bad if they wanted to just make it pure offensive instead of, because that would kind of lean into what you're already doing with Teraba. Dude, that enemy was really invis. Holy crap. New prismatic grenades for that'd be nice. You know, we just don't have a ton of combinations there. That's the only thing in my thought. But like, I'm all for it if we can get one. My only issue is I don't have. Okay, so don't you like drop down or something? Or did you guys already do it? Falcon's all over it. I feel like Falcon kind of just knows where to go for this. Dude, is it bad that I have zero recollection of this mission? Like, I believe you, and I believe Falcon when he says, like, we're ready for DPS, but, like, I have no... Yeah. Yeah, so we're doing some basic damage testing for different raid and dungeon exotics. Because if you guys think about, like, we're getting the refresh, but like anyone who didn't play back when these were I mean, we're going to get a similar effect to what happened when they did the first, like, crafting pass. Remember for, like... Holy, can I melee this dude? You know, like when, like, say Last Wish got all the red borders and stuff. It's not going to be quite as effective. But there's going to be a lot of people going into some of these raids for the first time. And so my thought process is maybe, like, people would like to hear or know about what raid and dungeon exotics, like, they should actually, like, if they're not really cared that much about the legendary weapons, maybe they'll care a little more about trying to get some of the exotics they're missing. So it should be linked if you go to my channel page. It should be linked. I think I have a link tree on my channel page. You can find Twitch from there. So I try to make it as easy as possible for you guys. Yeah. So basically everything except Val the Disciple has had a refresh because Val was the first. Val was the very first, like, craftable raid. So I can't wait. I cannot wait to get some new Val weapons. All right. There we go. Oh, okay. Somehow I, like, hit an even more impressive shot, which was going, like, into that hole. Oh, I remember that freaking wyvern. Oh, we just bullied them off like fucking Atheon. Let's go. Enhanced Soul Drinker, dude. That just sounds cool. That just sounds fucking cool, dude. Has anyone else not finished the craftable hand cannon thing? What rewards do you get for watching this? I don't know, actually. You'd have to tell me. Does it have anything popped up right now? I didn't think Bungie was running anything right now. Usually you can see something on the screen if you're looking for it, so. Rudy says doesn't think there's anything right now. Is this the right way? Yeah, you can often get in-game rewards, but you'll have to do that if you want to. I mean, I think there's definitely other weapons that feel worse than this in the game, but like, it's not bad. Ooh, that's a good call. Conditional, yeah, chat. Like, what raid exotics that don't have catalyst would you like to see? Because like Teraba does not, right? So that's a good shout. Teraba does not have a actual like catalyst to it. Conditional doesn't. Div doesn't. What if it put a second ball? What would the Anarchy Catalyst do, bro? Holy crap, that'd be sick. Burning Ambition. Nice. Oh. fucking unload Ravenous Beast into this brig. I mean, I'm sure that all the abilities these guys are using is doing way more, but it feels really good. Oh, Withering Gaze on Collective Obligation. That'd be nice. Like, yeah, I think some sort of internal way to, on its own, proc the void debuffs that you need for it. Like, to get the ball rolling would be nice. Oh, Rewind on Div. Okay, that'd be sick. Basically getting rid of the fact that you have to do the, yeah. Exactly what Falcon was just saying. I don't think you guys can see chat, but he had mentioned that as well. Like, getting rid of the necessity for the helmet, the ugly helm. Oh, like add on. Yeah, what is the current state of Thorn? Does Thorn not have a catalyst right now? Fucking got that Giga Brain, I'll tell you what. Alright, where am I throwing this mofo at? Oh. I forgot it was something else. Oh no. Alright, trying to remember. Dude, these puzzles, they are not... There's a lot of things in this game that are like second nature to me. The stuff for the Edge of Fate is not one of them. So what, we step into this? Is that right? Yeah. Activate. Nice. Good shit. 1K voices with heel clip. Honestly, I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for it, bro. Yeah, 1K with 1K with heel clip. What if you could turn? What if the catalyst did something more holistic to the weapon, whereas it actually like turned it from a fusion rifle to like a trace rifle, like a heavy trace rifle, like Microcosm, and then you could just do 1K with freaking, yeah, 1K with the helmet, the same one we were just talking about. I can't remember the name of it right now, but. Dude, it's kind of crazy how tanky they've made these enemies here. Dude, Xenophage used to be my favorite weapon in the game. Like when I really first got into raiding, because I was just really bad at ad clear, like understanding my situations where I was. And Xeno was like so strong for being able to kind of just tuck, I don't know, get into more safe situations. You know, you can, it's an auto delete button most of the time, so. Yeah. Dexy's out here trying to bait everyone. Was Xeno ever DPS meta? Xeno is absolutely meta, but I don't know. I don't ever remember it being like straight up DPS meta. Boys, I'm gonna let you go flying here. Shadowkeep was super relevant, but I don't know. I never really saw teams like effectively using it for DPS. Now, mind you, I used it for DPS for my first ever like solo dungeon, like solo flawless dungeon, which was Pit of Heresy. I actually have the clip of that still. I think I have that up on YouTube Shorts because I did a comparison. I did like my first versus most recent because it was one of the few things like in-game challenges that I had something like that for. So, I have volleyball tonight from 7:15 to 8:15, and then that brings us like straight into baby's bedtime. So I'm not sure. I would love to. What I'm really hoping to do is to very soon. I'm hoping very soon to get back into like a consistent place with raid nights because I miss it so bad. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I saw you said you were sick earlier. Chat, do any of you guys ever go to GCX? Yeah, I was wondering if anyone else goes to GCX, formerly Guardian Con, down in Orlando. I was wondering if you guys go. Ya boy will be there. I'm going to... I've not done like a big formal announcement publicly, but you guys are the first to know. I'm going to be going as a creator to GCX this year. So... It's amazing how you like using your super on just a little enemy like that makes a whole lot of sense. So. Ugh. Sorry, bro. That sucks. And I know it's probably not very effective, but God, it feels good to fire with Ravenous Beast going on. I was late to the question, but remember someone telling me at one point Xeno was the ancient meta for Sanctified Mind. Yeah, early days of Garden of Salvation. We use Xenophage. Give me 1 second here. Yo, welcome back. Yeah, crypt security as well. That's true. That's true. I'm so sorry. It was like a block in my mind. The Nine wouldn't let me remember until now. They brought us here to tell us something. Head bump, fake spike. Sorry, those words. I knew all those words, but I had to put them together. Yeah, dude, that was so good. I'm not Brazilian enough for that shit, but epic and listening and stream. Guys, give me 1 second. Wife's calling me. All right, we're back. Hello.
Yo.
Hey, everyone who's watching at home, we were talking. This is Antivis. Antivis was part of the day one Garden of Salvation team. You guys were very competitive for Deepstone as well, right?
Yeah, we got 9th, I think.
Okay, that is very competitive for Deepstone. You're being modest. Okay, so we were talking about, do you remember a time, was Xeno like an actual DPS meta weapon? Or, I know it's like been a really good utility weapon for a long time. I also don't know where I'm going in this mission. But do you remember a time where it was like straight up the DPS option? Because I remember like running Garden and having that suggested, but I think the team I was playing with was just like not very good at staying alive, so we all just kind of threw it on.
So yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, Xeno was essentially the Timmy weapon before Thunderlord.
Okay.
So it was essentially, it was the Thunderlord before Thunderlord. Like,
understood.
You have the random guy load in with Xenophage and like
perfect.
He would be just chugging away, and all the good players. There was memes around it and everything, like in the same way that Thunderlord had that for a long time.
Got you.
That's basically all it was.
Understood.
It was never actually usul for anything other than breaking the batteries in the Deepstone Crypt.
Yeah, like Crypt security. Yeah. That's what Falcon said. And then we were talking about Sanctified, like using, but I always thought, like, I wasn't experienced enough when I was running it back in the day. I remember running it in my first ever solo pit run, like solo flawless pit, just because I couldn't trust myself to actually adequately ag clear without it. Like anything that was tankier than like basic red bars at that point. But I was still real early in the game coming over to PC, so just was feeling like very uneasy with it. I love Xenophage, and the reason we're talking about it is I'm doing like raid and dungeon like exotic testings and stuff like that just to see what the state of it is right now. But I was curious about that. But we Garden came up and we were talking about what it was back in the day, and I figured if you were around, so I appreciate you letting me
no, you're good,
pull you in for a second. So thanks, man.
All right, nice. Have a good stream.
Bye, chat. Antivist, everyone, buddy. We have connected through Destiny Rising, but he's a top tier Destiny 2 raider. So let's see here. I missed a couple things. Big Daddy Weave, thank you for becoming a member of the channel at the exotic level. Holy crap. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. That is very appreciated. Q says, dude, in beach tennis, the Brazilians would try this crazy shit. Yeah, there's an awesome video that Cuban sent me of this Brazilian like beach volleyball player going up and doing that. So Big Daddy, thank you very much, man. I really, really appreciate the support. That is huge. If anyone else would like to support directly in the most direct way possible, you can do that by becoming a member on YouTube. That is the best way to support. Get early access and get shout-outs in videos and at the end of videos. Aiden says, for someone getting back into the game from Final Shape, where do you recommend starting to level up from gear and such? If you have everything in the game, my suggestion would be to just go ahead and play through Renegades. If you're concerned about story cohesion, you will have to start with the Edge of Fate. However, that won't get you all the way to max power. Renegades will get you to max power, so that's something to consider. But if if you're not that concerned with the story, you're like, hey, I just want to get high tier loot. What you're looking to do, Aiden, you want to get to level 450 first, like as fast as possible. And so the best way to do that is by, like, when you go here, open the portal, look at the activities here, look at the things that have little bonus icons on them. You know, if you need, let's say you need a specific like class item, or you need a chest piece, look for things that might be popping up. And then you're looking for anything that has these bonus drops on them. Go run them, get in teams, in you know, kind of head to head there. So like you're just chipping away, and then anytime you see those little bonus drops come in, swap over to that. So yeah, I mean, I would love to, like the podcast channel, I would love to sit there and chat with, I'd love to talk with a bunch of people. Actually, fun fact for you guys, I'll give you guys some more information that I've not given anyone else. If you guys have listened or watched on the podcast channel, you have probably seen that I have gotten together with some different creators. Obviously, Llama, Toad, and I got together. I've gotten together with Scarrow, got together with Mactix, like some different people that are incredible. I can't believe I got to talk to. But I've gotten to talk to Aegis a couple times. And actually, Aegis and I got together and we recorded a third podcast, which will be coming out either later this week or next week. Will be coming out. So guys, be on the lookout for that. I also don't know off the top of my head where I'm supposed to go. Down here? Question mark? Oh, no. Not like that. Not like that. I just immediately go the wrong way. I feel like a bum right now because I know that they're over there fighting, but I also know that Bat and Falcon can hold their own, so I guess I don't feel that bad. I know, brother. I know. I want to so bad. I want, basically, what I want Force to Pod to be is I desperately want Force to Pod just to be the variety gameplay. Yeah. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. That's about as helpful as I'm going to be. Let's see here. Bat and Falcon heading through the pipes as balls. Look at what they're doing. What are these Guardians getting into? Oh my God, they destroyed those shield generators. It says the Exile pylon has been charged. Getting in, destroying, and going ham with that rocket pulse. Look at Batman go. Last disciple of Gotham. Okay, Bat got stuck a little bit. A little chunky matter spark. Falcon got it open. All right, let's see if Sax can get back in the fight now. Maybe not yet. Hollow, that was a great shout. Jeff, the last disciple, resubscribed for 2 months. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Very generous of you guys. Yeet! Jeff jump scare. Oh, is Jeff in the raid? Patch and revolt for the broadcasting. Honestly, we should do that. Because you guys are much, like, there's a lot of you guys are way better at the game than I am. So you guys should just straight up, like, we should do a casting thing, like, of our own inside of the server at some point. Honestly, I think we could fucking kill that, dude. Our own little raid zone. Can Sax 1v1 this Dreg without taking a fist to the face? Do you guys know if you bag while you are rezzing, it gives the player an overshield? Little known Destiny facts. Oh my God. I'm trying my best to keep Teraba out as much as possible, but it is not, unfortunately, it is not the easiest thing in the world to do. But, oh! Hate being a ball. Where do we start? Do we start where the guy comes out, or do we have to go do the thing? Oh, I didn't realize we have the limited revives. This is the final mission of the Edge of Fate campaign. So this is what called the message, I think. Yeah, mythic mission, the message. Oh, I just hit that dude flying. Holy crap. Look at Bat. Bat go as the ball. Hell yeah. Oh, the dude, he teleported out of existence for a second there. Bro, what's good? GT, I've seen you all over, man. You've been running all sorts of things. How you doing, brother? You've been all up in the server. Tired? Yeah, Luigi, I would say if you're enjoying playing the game and you're just at the final shape, just take your time, brother. Take your time. You're not missing much. We're gonna have more than enough time to get through everything, so. Not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying you don't have to rush it. Don't feel the need. Yeah, GT, I feel you, bro. Tired is kind of a state of being at the moment. I ain't gonna lie. I could definitely see how this would have been like a pain in the butt, like under leveled if you tried to do it super early. Because I guess like that's the whole point of it, right? Like is you're always under leveled, but I just mean under equipped rather. Like under geared. I guess that's a better way to put it. But the when you're equipped and you know what's going on, I think it feels better. Want some Candy Productions? Thank you for the subscription, man, on the business account. Appreciate you, bro. Boys, I am very thankful for you. I'm very thankful that you guys will let me just talk with chat while you guys are doing the mechanics. Oh, I got cooked. My friend both bought the DLC packs for $5 a few weeks ago. Nice. Very nice, boys. Stranger here? Adonde? I don't see one right now. Is there a strangelet out here that you guys know of? Yeah, I don't see any strangelets, unfortunately. Maybe you gotta like come out here on like patrol or something. Yo, I will say. So this time last year, I had just like tore my knee up, and 1 year removed, I'm feeling much better. Playing volleyball a couple times a week, been pushing the walks out closer to 3 miles. So, been feeling much better. All right, here we go. I want to get that Aeon. What do I need to do? Is there something I need to claim? Oh, there it is. There it is. How about... Let's start with a mark. How about that? The attunement there. Okay, let's see what else... So, chat, I don't know if you guys have seen this before. Sorry for the flashbang here a little bit. I'll drop this. So now I've done Final Mythic Mission. That is done. See, I have a bunch of stuff here that I need to do. I need to do... 4 feats, flawless fire team, solo flawless. Maybe we could do... Here, what are the time latch missions? Here, let me check what this actual triumph is here. We have... Okay, are these just on a rotator? Like, is this something where I'm going to have to come back, like, day over day? Because that's going to suck. No? All right, so before I launch into that, that is Teraba down. So let's look here. Overall thoughts on Teraba, like just from my time, not terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever used, but it also you can just tell it like it's lacking. It's lacking that little extra. Now, I don't want to change my build too much, but so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to throw Vex Mythoclast on because they both kind of fall in the exact same thing other than one's an SMG, one is not. I'm going to take PKs off. I'm going to throw this on here and then let me throw... I'm just going to throw like normal Curus on. And then let's do here... Gotta get the fit right. All right, let me do this. Guys, give me like 2 seconds back. Hello, Tess. Bat Falcon, give me like 2 seconds. I need to go swaddle the baby real quick. I will be right back. Chat, we are back. Sorry about that. Had to get the baby down. Baby was fighting sleep. She has that thing that she does where like she'll fight sleep for so long that like the tops of her eyelids get real red. I don't know what my choice of words was. What did I say? Did I put the baby down? Is that what I said? All right, let's go. I don't know what I'm getting. Yeah, she was overtired. So my sister's been watching her and stuff, but there's something. So I don't know, any of you guys with kids, the strat that I've found that works, I take the blanket, lay it down on the couch, tuck her in, like put it where just her head, like her head's the only thing that's above it, right? Everything else is behind her back. Take that left side, flip it across her chest as tight as possible. I turn her towards it, tuck that mofo underneath her, and then I turn her all the way over, tuck her in so we get her. She's like in like a coffin, basically. That's what it looks like she's getting ready to go into. And then we get her, and then I'll give her whatever I can to, just like her passy, or sometimes you gotta give her the bottle. But then if I'm trying to get her down, what I do is I'll hold her like a football along my right arm, and then I hold her head in the left arm. And something about my hand on her cheek, like when she's laying, bro, it knocks her out. It knocks her out so quickly. She's usually out like a light, dude. All right, I want to, here, let me pull this over here. Okay, I want to, yeah, there we go. All right, sorry guys, I was not paying attention. What are the different, like, what is the time latch missions? I don't even know what these are. Like, genuinely don't even understand. Like, are these just the missions again? Prometheum, what's up, man? Tested us all llama play one and still have no clue. Yeah. Side missions from the main mission. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Honestly, Bat, I trust your opinion on it. I bet you're probably spot on with it. So under light content, I'm a little worried that this is not gonna be really like what I want for something like Vex. So here, let me do this real quick. I want to try something. I want to try another exotic. Let's do this and let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a strand specific build, like strand buffed here, and we're gonna try whirling O here. I don't have the catalyst. I literally haven't used this much, but we're gonna give it a shot. Hmm. 550. How about I'll just drop this in here real quick. What's up, Neo? Hey, I appreciate that you guys can multitask. I believe in you. Epic traversal. How is the epic DP going? Is it very epic? Is it feeling very epic? Bro, I've never even fired that weapon before. I know that that's not the optimal use case, but it looks so cool to fire it. Chicken with a metal chair. Oh my god. I remember when Bungie showed us like this POV in one of the trailers, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, it's one of those things, like, it's neat, but it's not like, it's kind of like, oh, it's not the flex you think it is, if that makes sense. Like, I originally thought that was going to be like one of the coolest things that we've ever seen in the game. Oh, the Maya. What the Maya? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, did I do a bad? I feel like I did. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Oh, I didn't realize. Do I just need to die? Where? I don't even know where it put you guys. Dude, I watched a clip. I watched a clip on Facebook. Imagine there's like Destiny content on Facebook, but I had posted stuff, and then I on my business account, it just like, it will show me like, I mean, just basically all Facebook stuff. And okay, so what is happening right now? Oh, it glitched. All right. But anyways, some dude on Facebook, he was doing like a getaway artist prismatic build with, I think he was using Nova Bomb, but then he had like Mint, Sciaturna, and then he was using Whirling Ovation. He did it on the first boss of whatchamacallit, of what's the freaking Warlord's Ruin. Okay. Yeah, we're in a weird. Bro. That's one thing I don't like about like running this stuff on mythic tier or whatever. It feels like you have to use special ammo. Like primary ammo just feels like the most useless thing in the entire world. Well, so a solo, like he didn't even one phase it, but he could have optimized a little more. It just was impressive. He did like probably 80% of the damage easy. Like it wasn't, there really wasn't any concern about it. So I appreciate anyone who can run or is running non-prismatic hunter with Lucky Pants. Like, we're talking about one phasing with Lucky Pants prismatic. Like, that's not... Like, I'm not saying it's not impressive to be able to pull it off, but, like, let's be honest about what we're doing here, right? You know? Like, because as soon as that goes away, what do we default back to? Like, I love seeing these alternate things that are, you know, have a strong effect in the meta. Sleeper. Give us a Whirling Ovation meta for Pantheon, dude. That'd be sick. Heather's doing great, Tess. Heather's doing great. How are you doing? You're close to graduation, right? Congrats. That's awesome. My sister just graduated from college, actually. So. Well, that thunder crash hit hard. Holy. Usually they don't. Nice. Okay, so that was like a mini thing. Wingstop for the pre-graduation. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Lucky Pants stuff. So I announced earlier, for anyone who did not hear it, Aegis and I have another podcast that's going to be coming out here pretty soon. Honestly, it's more on me to just try to get my crap together and be able to get it out. But once we do, you guys will hear his thoughts on what should get nerfed, what will get nerfed. So be on the lookout for that, folks. Let me do this. I like yeah. So if I'm not leaning into doing a like leaning into solar, I think I want to lean in a little more on the arc side of things with that. So I'll have Antidate on as well. Who doesn't want to do Lawless? Is that for uncivil? Is that why we don't want to get into Lawless Frontier? Oh, is this just like a playlist of time lapse missions? All right, I want to try to lean into the actual like whirling ovation of it all today, or like with what we're doing here. Neo doesn't want a Lawless Frontier. Sad day, Neo. You don't have A499 either? Yeah, brother. If you're doing any Pantheon stuff, I feel like you gotta, especially on Hunter. I mean, Hunter main, you gotta go snag that stuff. It's real easy to just turn your brain off. Just not think. I didn't know you could use these for damage. That's funny. What do I shoot from? Oh, is it up there? There we go. Joke's on him, Prometheum. I'm not paying attention, so I don't know what we're talking about. Is there another thing we got shooting here? Let me know if you guys know of any more of like the strangelets and stuff. Does anyone know and can easily in one Twitch message explain to me what the heck's happening with this House Exile stuff? Like, who are these people, or like who are these Fallen and what are they doing? Chipster07, thank you for following the channel, man. Anytime I see Chip like that, I think Chip Skylark from Fairly Odd Parents. My shiny teeth in me. The Splinter Mines. Dang, dude. I couldn't get a fucking angle. I couldn't buy an angle. Oh, yeah. Problem is we have too many abilities going. I don't know whose ability was what. Neo is a very cool person. Neo, how's the new job going, brother? You enjoying it? Okay. Enter the station's core facilities.
Okay, Guardian, we need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they're trying to blow us up. I think they're trying to unplug.
Oh. Oh no. Hell yeah. Falcon, we got cooked, brother. Heck yeah. My first Aeon adapter mark. Bat, I thought you were telling me that there was a strangelet somewhere I need to pick up. I wasn't paying attention. Prometheus says, House of Exile are exiles from a bunch of different houses. The group in Kepler fall under Archon Lavask. Due to Lavask being contaminated with dark ether, communicated and controls, she communicates and controls them, forcing them to worship and follow members of the Nine. That's basically what I do inside the Discord server. And if you are not in the Discord server, you should. Discord.gg/SaxPlaysGames. I've been contaminated with dark ether, and that is why you guys come hang out. Oh, hi, babe. She's back. Join my Discord server. You want to come say hi? You just got your hair done. You don't have to say hi. No face reveal.
I gotta get myself back together after having a baby.
She brought me a chicken nuggets chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remembered why.
Is that the one over on? Yep.
I gotta make chicken only ketchup. I gotta make chicken add ketchup.
Oh, really? Ew. Yeah, no, thank you. So, all right, let me know if you need anything. All right. Does this just go through all of the time-lapse missions that you have not done before? Because if so, that's a really, really nice... Oh, I didn't mean to... I'm trying to save a bunch of triumphs for the inevitable stream where I go and do the final one. So I can do, like, clean up all the titles I need to do. So... I mean, so far, I've not done any of them, so I have to assume it's more likely than not that I'm going to... It's more likely that I'm going to get ones I've not done than just continually get the same one, right? Did you ask nicely, Prometheus?
Disable the exile's dark matter refinery.
I wish it was as simple as talking to them. Last time I tried, I got shot at. It wasn't my licking accent. They get real touchy sometimes.
You gotta ask nicely, man. You are very polite typically, but that's why it sounds so odd that the game wouldn't give you... Oh, what did I just die from?
Out of the anchor pad's range. Maybe we can extend this.
Of course, it put me back here, and I don't even know where the... Where's the thing at?
Never explained why they stopped working for the House of Exile. From what I gather,
Now, Neo, don't let this be a pot calling the kettle black situation.
Why? That's not a simple job. Leave it to those servitor garbage disposals. Matter goes in, ether comes out.
Except here, everything's imprinted with dark matter, which they apparently want to extract for a pure conversion to ether. The Ionians say it shouldn't be harmful, but the singularity...
Not the threaten to leak the chats, bro. Wow. Wow. Chill. I'm so glad I'm joining allies. I do want to rally first, though.
this is the House's central refinery. My scans are showing a little haywire.
I feel like I'm like a million miles behind you guys. Like, I don't know how you even got in that room. Yeah. You guys got to watch yourselves. Material required. I would love to put the material in, but I don't think I have it. Whoa. What did the drifter just say? Oh, went under the room. Okay. Raider 810, thank you for following the channel. Not everyone coming out of the woodwork being like so scared that Prometheum's gonna leak these files. Leak the files, leak the files. I'm gonna turn it on subscriber only chat if we got people coming in here to say that they don't want their files leaked. While you're here, use that Prime sub. Use the Prime sub and you won't have your no mic DMs leaked. That's how that works. I don't make the rules. Damn. Follows don't pay nothing. Give me more subs, then we don't have to worry about things leaking. I'm just playing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I will say sometimes it's just it just hurts a little bit more than not, because Raider's been in our Discord for ages at this point, right? So all that reminded me is he's just not been following me this whole time. It's like what's a brother got to do to earn at least a free follow, a free click of a button? Know what I mean? Really makes you think. Really makes you think. What are we doing here? Enjoying the non-buggy video game Destiny 2. No apologies necessary. It just makes you think, you know. Just makes you think. I do like that you followed when you came in. Did you have to follow to chat? Because if so, that's very funny. No! Sorry, boys. I have no idea where it put my res. Hopefully it's accessible. Hopefully it doesn't get me farmed. Thank you, Bat. Okay, so I know we're trying to go up there. Do we need to climb? Surely not. I feel like we were supposed to have another cannon spawn and it just straight up didn't. Did it bug out on us? You want to reset? I mean, I feel like it didn't take us very long to get here. Let's just go ahead and reset. All right, whirling ovation. I want to try that actually in more of a full-on DPS scenario. Let me shift this over. I'm gonna shift this over to solar now. And we're gonna throw in some galley. Chat, let me ask you. I got a serious question for you. Goodbye, Tess. Do you guys consider Gallarhorn a raid and dungeon exotic?
This is the house's central refinery.
Or is it a quest exotic? I need neither or. So let's say like a streamer or a YouTuber was trying to create a video and they was like, hey, we're gonna talk about like the top Destiny 2 raid and dungeon exotics. Would it make sense to have Galahorn on that mix or in the mix? No, don't you get it from the quest itself? And also, when I just think of Galley, like I don't straight up think like, oh, like this is an exotic from Grasp of Avarice. I think more like, oh, you have to go into Grasp to unlock the individual pieces, but I don't know. I know it's semantics. That's all this is anyways. It's not like Bungie names them explicitly that. I will say, Galley still clears. Oh, there it is. Sounded like there was somewhere for us to tell. Yeah, right there. I mean, I know, chat. I know not everyone likes to run galley, run rockets, but dude, when you're on just pure ad clear and you got to get something done fast, if you can get someone to run galley and you guys can run legendary rockets with it, holy! Oh no! I think I killed myself. Like, who's ever been mad on an ad clear encounter to hear someone say, hey, I got galley? I don't think there's ever been anyone. And if they are, they just don't understand what's going on. That is true. Yeah, you don't have to do the full dungeon for Pit of Heresy to get Xeno, do you? It's only slightly annoying that he keeps rotating like that. We're just putting him in a freaking corner right now. In a locker. Get stuffed, bro. It kind of looks like he gave up a little bit, dude. Honestly, made me a little sad. Maybe a little sad to see that happen right there. He's like, the walls are closing in. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Would have been very quick too if we wouldn't have gotten friggin' blocked. When it got gated. Yeah, Galley still clears. Galley's very strong. I don't think I have to have it all the way up level, but it's going to. I'm going to do it real quick because give it the respect it deserves. Put some respect on Galley's name, chat. Put some respect on the name. Okay. Galley the goat. Gosh. So we already know, I mean, come on. Like we already know finalities, right? Like we know. So, if we know that finalities, here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try using a weapon I've not used yet. I literally got it. I've not touched it yet. So, I was told when we were talking about it the other day that I was wrong. I was told that I was wrong about heirloom being bad. I was told more that it was misunderstood. Chat, you'll have to let me know if that's true or not. We're gonna give it a shot though. Is it a heat weapon? I guess I didn't even realize it was a heat weapon. Guess it makes sense since it came from Renegades, but preferably a weakened debuff with heirloom. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I just don't know, like, I don't know in what scenarios you would pull it out over something. That's the problem we're running into, right? Like, everything is like, well, if it's not a rocket pulse or not something that generates your abilities so much faster. It's like, what even is the purpose of it? It would have to do, like, I mean, if there was a way for it to do something crazy, like a still hunt level. Oh. Bat's pushing me backwards. It's right here, Bat, I think. Oh, no. That's not where we go. Sorry.
The Vex tended to just let me pass on by before you showed up.
I mean, it felt pretty good against those Vex right there, but, like, I understand what you're saying.
What can I say? I have friendly face.
Lodi, how are you so adept with the Ionian's language?
I especially love languages I've never heard.
What does the catalyst for heirloom do again? Wasn't this just a normal mission, or at least a portion of a normal mission? To be fair, I think about everything's going to work well against the Shattered Throne boss at this point, just because the health pool, like, they never scaled the health pool up. But it is good to know, like, I mean, it's nice to know that it has a purpose and there's been enough attention that you guys wanted to test it, you know? I mean, it looks cool. Looks really cool. In a game like Destiny, that's not for nothing. A lot of people say fashion's the end game, so watch out. This thing's coming in right in the middle. Oh, I'm in trouble. How? Okay. I got questions. How did that enemy stop me with no feet? The boss has no feet to stomp my ass. Okay. All right, let's do this here. Yeah, I'll be interested to see where the Praxic Blade ends up, like, getting left in the meta after this season. Like, I could definitely see, like, I don't think it's getting like an intense nerf. I don't think it's getting nuked from existence or anything. But it'll be interesting to see how much the weapon is relying on the current artifact that we have compared to just like when it's in its base form. It's going to be the main thing for me. Here, guys, I want to go back to Kepler here. Oh. Okay, so I may be able to just go straight to it. Yeah, Outbreak for especially if you were playing when Edge of Fate first came out, Outbreak was phenomenal. Like was in a really, really good place for it. All right, let's do. So what do I need to do with these faded ciphers? Is that what I use for? Oh, here, I want to look at triumphs. There's something to do with the faded ciphers. Is it spend? So I earn them. Okay, so there's not a spend. Criticality in under 10 minutes on fabled or higher. I don't know what criticality is. Do you guys know? Yeah, I just wonder mostly like I wonder if they're going to be able to leave it. Like if they're going to be able to leave it where it currently is or if they're going to have to if they're going to touch it at all. Okay, let's do this, boys. Let's do I want to try Let's do this real quick. Oh, overcharged rocket launcher, solar and stasis surge. All right, let's get it. I want to do a master grasp because I want to try whirling ovation on this first boss. So the overcharged rocket launcher is actually gonna be kind of sick. I don't know, dude. I think the extra healing you get from Praxi Blade and the fact that it never runs out of ammo is pretty nutty to me. Like, I think that's the biggest thing in my opinion. Like, the biggest reason I have concerns about the place that, like, the way that Praxic is balanced right now, it just feels like it's too easy of an option, because typically Bungie doesn't like to have things in the game that are like the only thing or like the thing you must run. Like typically they like to have some variation in there, and so that's where my concern comes from. Now I love having the weapon. I think it's really cool. I don't run it all the time just because I find the playstyle a little dull for Destiny. Like, I like the gunplay aspect of Destiny. Pop a squat. Oh, not enough. I was hoping it would be. There we go. It's been a long time since I did a master dungeon. I wonder how they scale. Well, they don't hit as hard as those freaking mythic, like mythic level enemies that we had in the Kepler stuff. Yeah, I think the Praxic being a weapon that you can just infinitely, like, you have infinite ammo on, in essence, and then the healing and stuff, I think is a tough look. But. No, and I didn't say it's the only option, but it is, you know, and I hate the whole like stronghold feel or thing as much as the next person. But Bungie already tried to get rid of that one time and then it went poorly for them, so I just don't imagine. I can't really imagine them touching it. Even though that would probably be pretty helpful. Dude, jump straight up. Thank you. Oh no. What is master at? Falcon, you said that Kepler was at -40. What is master difficulty at? -30? Okay, cool. Even the minus, that difference in the 10 delta is crazy. It doesn't tell me like what the... Oh, it does. Yeah, it does on the left side, doesn't it? Sorry, I was always looking on the right. Kepler's -50. Yeah, okay. So I was like, why does this feel so much easier? You know what's funny? So like, I just don't... Ever since I started making videos about this game, I don't have as much time to actually play it as I used to. And so I've caught myself thinking many times, like, how much easier would it be to make content about this game if I actually like played it all the time? Like that, just that little thing like Prom put in there with about me being able to just hit tab and look on that left-hand side. Like I just hadn't thought about that. I probably knew that at one point, but I just didn't think about that. Or I haven't thought about it in forever, so. I think we're good on the Warlock stuff now, Falcon, if you don't want to run Warlock. Feel free to do whatever. I love that. That's one of my favorite things, to bait new players in and be like, hey, here we go. Little harmless fun. But you really got to read the room. You got to, like, anytime you want to play a little prank like that on a new player or someone you're helping, you got to read the room very clearly and make sure that they're good with whatever you're doing. All right, let me make sure I got, okay, envious bait and switch. I'm just going to run. Here, I'll do this here. What's awesome is if you stand here long enough, they'll clear these first wave of ads out for you. Okay. We were just discussing our DPS stuff. So they're going to try to keep me alive, and I want to see what this rotation does with whirling. Now, to be completely fair, chat, I do not know nearly as much about this as I probably should, so. Fuck whenever you're good. Yep, perfect. Okay. Probably should make sure I have void. So do double void resist here. I have to go left side. Yeah. Couldn't remember if you could do right side first or not. Oh, anti-barrier. You guys got anything for this? I thought I had it close enough earlier to... Oh, no. Bat, did you open the other side? No, Bat. No, Bat. All right, here we go. Oh, are you guys in there now? No! Oh, dude, it did the same thing. It's like such a delay. Sorry, we're gonna die again, guys. All right, we gotta not... I didn't realize that side was open. When I looked over there, I picked up the thing. I looked over. I didn't see that the doors were open. That's on me. There we go. As long as we have something to... Yeah. Bat, if you can help us with that Praxic, since you have Praxic Blade, make sure you get in there and get that. Help us with the anti-barrier. That'll be helpful. That's what we were getting hung up on, is we just didn't have anything for barrier, and I think we pushed forward too fast into the other room. Typically, on normal, it doesn't take hardly any time at all to... Oh, it didn't take it. You can dunk if you guys need to. All right. Huh. It's not bad. I mean, I don't know. Here, let's go ahead and reset real quick. And then we can all do damage. I just want to see what it did, like actual damage number wise. William Gorey, thank you for the subscription, man. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the YouTube side. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, all the damage numbers are really odd. Dude, all the damage numbers just look weird, bro. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing this time. But yeah, they just... I hate it. I hate the changeover with the compression of the numbers. It makes it so hard for me. Like all that core knowledge that I had over the years on how much different pieces were doing, or like what was the top, what wasn't. I've lost my frame of reference now. $75K health. That makes sense for what numbers we saw. Now, one thing I don't know how long I need to hold. Or like how long between rocket shots. So that's one thing for me. Nerdy Gamer 1979, what's up, man? Thank you for the subscription. I will say we don't have... I don't think we just had like a straight up debuff. So that was a little more damage across the way, but I didn't hit for like a fully debuff. So see, that's... Yeah, Hollow, that's what I was asking. I didn't know how many... Well, I didn't know if this was like a full mint mag dump or not. Did we not have a well that time? Yeah, to fully comprehend, I'm probably just going to have to go sit in the firing range for a little bit and just try to see what it actually looks like how long it takes for that anticipation meter come up. Adept shield duration mod, chat. Don't forget about that. Don't forget to pick up your adept shield duration mod from Grasp of Avarice Master. Okay. Dude, I ain't done this in a minute. In a damn minute. There you go. So chat, my strat for this is whatever vehicle you're running, especially if you're trying to be very safe with it. You obviously there's buttons everywhere you can do. The strat is you jump off, land, reset it, and then grab a new one, no matter what. Now I will say I don't personally enjoy skimmers as much. But if you can use always on time for this section, like if you're worried about it, dude. And then give the cave a toothache. How about that? Yeah, always on time is super useful. Did you guys play Scourge of the Past back in the day? Always on time. It was so funny because like that was the one time they gave us equipment that was super useful for the activity that it was inside of. Like the fact that, because that's where the first like Sparrow racing section ever came from, was Scourge between one and, was it first and second encounters? Yeah, the useless artifice armor. Honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle that. That's something I'd not even thought about with the, you know, the like T5 change that they're making here. I don't try. There it is. There it is. Yeah. It was so funny. The first and only time my wife ever ran, that she ever ran Scourge of the Past was during, was the very final day that it was out before it got sunset. We were running with Hala, and Hala could not get always on time to drop. Like, just could never, ever get it to fall. Oh, I guess I didn't get the invite. Hala couldn't get it to drop, and we go through, and we get through that section, and Heather had it drop on her account, and oh my gosh, she felt so bad about it. She was like, can I give it to her? Can I trade it? Like, can we do? And I was like, nope, there's nothing to do with it. So yeah, Heather got always on time naturally, and Hala had to get the spoils to buy it. Where are we heading here? Yeah, that's awesome, man. Oh, we're going over there. Like the most inconvenient. Dude, this encounter sucks ass. This encounter desperately needs some help. Let's see if Bat can get this lined up here. Not the easiest task in the world if it gets off track. Now, little fun fact for you guys. This encounter, those things want to go the right direction. But as soon as they get off, like onto a different traction or different things like that, it can be very, very difficult. So if you kill them in the middle, typically they want to go where they want to go. They'll also be lined up automatically, like to hit one of the shield generators. So like if you get to an island for the first time, you've not moved it around, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you go to one of the islands, move it, and then, you know, have that little thing, it just feels, oh no, where are we going? Yeah, this is one of the more, like, I understand what they were going for with this encounter, but it's a pain in the ass. There we go. Also, triggering, you can come into the water for this one, like this encounter, but if you go into the water, if you touch even your pinky toe in the water in the last encounter, you're gonna die. So, Satellite Man, what's up, bro? Yes, this is a very tedious encounter. That's a great way to put it. Tedious. Tedious, tedious, tedious. Also a fun word to say. Kind of sounds like tedious. Tiddly. Tiddly willy. I know. Yeah, we don't even get like. What if we got like some epic music leading up into the grasp? Yeah, you don't get shit, bro. All right, where are we going here? Oh, up to the right again. Oh, okay. I guess that works. Oh, the aim assist on that was heavy. I did not hit that shot. The Zuck. Oh no. I think I got hit because one of you guys used your eager edge in the sky. It like stopped me dead. Stinky. That what I just did right there too, chat. That's one more of the egregious things that has ruined solo flawless runs before. Is accidentally picking up one of the like engrams before you like do the ball. Forgetting and then like not realizing, and then your screen just turns red. You go through this whole process going the solo flawless. Like this dungeon is not that difficult. Like solo flawless fairly free, but that's the one thing that will really get you. I think we got to go bottom left again, boys. Yeah, all the way bottom left. Well, that was a cool shot. One of these gave a gun air trigger, so you could like specifically for trick shotting. Like the most potent air trigger where you get like extra, like imagine you get extra aim assist by being in the air. I'm gonna say right now, I'm not hating heirloom. I mean, I understand what it is and what it's not. That's pretty damn fun. Looking down sights, freaking Chewbacca's weapon, whatever that thing's called. Dun 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 dun. Reach the great sphere. I mean, that's a balloon, right? Like that's a hot air balloon, right? Hero of ages. Fucking send it. All right, I'm gonna try the same DPS rotation here, guys. I want to try whirling again. But we do have, if I remember correctly, we do have the snipers are a little rough here. And we got to have overload. Jake missed the notification. The notification did go out. And I actually, you know what, Jake? When I write my notifications, I've been trying to think like, what can I say on this that would make Jake chuckle a little bit? I didn't even get until all the way to this point. Satellite Man about to listen to this in solo GM. Wish me luck. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Hopefully I'm not too distracting for you. We need at least one well, boys, if we can. Bat or Falcon, appreciate you. Give me 20 seconds. 20 seconds. The good old Chewbacca bowcaster. All right. You boys ready? Sounds like Bat is. Oh, do we not have... We have barriers, don't we? Because not overloads. Because I'm set up for overload, but... What is on here? I don't even remember. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. That's why. You know what? We're gonna ball. Fuck it, we ball. I haven't played in a minute, Jake, but I've seen people actually liking the new character. It's probably been a couple weeks since I played. Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. I forgot that I picked him up. All right, boys. Bat, stay here. I'm gonna go to this other one. I think I'll definitely come back and play more DR though when we get another season. Falcon, are you coming? Oh, one fell in the, oh, at least don't die. Hell on, we probably put some in at the beginning. We're probably good, dude. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I got it. It did about half the damage, which is pretty nice. Armady. A Zombie, thank you for following the channel, man. Appreciate you, bro. I get a little bit of ammo here, a little bit of ammo. All right, I'm gonna go snag this. All right, they're coming in. There we go. Let's go. I mean, 34. So obviously, again. Okay, so Falcon was on Parasite. Parasite's fantastic. Parasite's awesome. Bat, what are you rocking, bro? I mean, Bat was up there with Praxic Blade in a dream, right? Just frying away. So like, there's a way to balance it out and everything, but like, I think like saucing and whirling. If you have an enemy that's like far off in the distance, but easy enough to hit, I'm trying to think. I mean, that guy isn't that mobile, right? Like that boss. But yeah, honestly, yeah, epic. Like getting up in the air, being able to swap between. I think it's kind of nice to be able to do that. So, still the same old, nothing new. I mean, we're playing with new weapons. We're getting ready. We're just doing some testing. So appreciate you, man. You're hanging out. I like that. I like the Parasite rotation. Parasite's great as well. I'm trying to think if there's any other boss that we think would be like a good testing, like a good test bed for the whirling thing. Here, let's do this real quick. I got a few more minutes left. Let's go. I want to go to the shooting range real quick. I don't want to just like straight up die. It's fine. Yeah, dude. That Warlord's Ogre clip that I was mentioning earlier. I don't know if I could find it again. Yeah, Templar might not be a bad shout. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is, chat. All right. So here, I have no idea how well this is gonna come through. So this guy, this is him doing a Warlock whirling ovation. Nath Keds 10. Shout out. So he's got the timing down on like the rocket shots better than I do. The thing that threw me off, it was I didn't realize that it drained the meter. So like there were a couple of times where I pull the rocket out, and as I'm firing it, it like made me panic thinking that it wasn't. That I wasn't doing, but dude, it will chunk. Yeah. Oh, Hollow. Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah. I'm with you now. When you were saying like a one phase on the first, I was like, a one phase solo for this boss is actually, that's pretty crazy. Unless you're doing Lucky Pants and you just have like the perfect rotation. But even with that, it can be hard to get this guy to look. Yeah, I was very impressed by this, this gaming right here. You know, I would actually love to, that's something I should do. I should call out for in the Discord. Like if people are doing like clips like this and trying different strats, I would love to kind of like take some time during stream to be that. Honestly, that might be closer to like, that's closer to like 85%. That's pretty damn good. But I'd love to like review and look over stuff. Not that I'm the best of the best, but like kind of breaking down what some people are doing. Yeah, 135 in one damage phase. I mean, that's an easy, like you put one more Guardian in there, like one more buff. Bro, it's crazy. Sigrid says, recently joined your Discord after your videos helped me get Whisper, Outbreak, and other exotic missions. Hell yeah, man. Welcome in. If you guys are Facebook gamers, if you guys are Facebook users and you have Facebook, I'm still working on trying to build that up. Facebook.com/SaxPlaysGames. Oh, I think my game is crashing. Yep, game is crashing. Oh no. Oh, I'm back. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. So that's weird. I haven't had that happen. You know what's funny? I actually like this is what I want. I want the Hive Ogre. So what? For this rotation, we basically have. Okay, so I'm at 0. Oh no, it starts with full anticipation. Interesting. Is that just a consequence of rallying? Huh. Oh, maybe it was just because it was in the background. I bet that's what it was. Okay. I was like, that's crazy if it does all the time. All right. Because what I want to try to see here, so it's there. Does doing a Thunder Crash? Okay, so it doesn't. So that's 3 shots. Oh, it definitely speeds it up though. Holy, okay. So what are we thinking? 4 shots from Mint? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See, that wasn't fully. Yeah, whirling is from Desert Perpetual. Does hazardous with this hazardous stack with this pretty well? Because like okay, so that was like no. That was basically all I had inside of Mint, things of that sort. Here, let me actually try to. Can someone place a well this time? I also love the orb shower if you guys saw that. Llama and I talked about that at one point. All right, here we go. See, I'm kind of getting out of order. Yeah, so like how interesting. See, because that only gets you to about half. Dude, it's a really, really, really freaking cool weapon. Really cool weapon. So fully, oh yeah, I forgot. The catalyst basically does nothing for this. Fully charged shots over-penetrate weaker combatants and cause a delayed solar detonation with brief scorching field. Interesting. So I know that people really like using this with like Strand Prismatic Warlock, like what Bat just did. So like doing that with Sanguine. So if Bat was running this weapon here, so he has Whirling on. He's got the double rocket pulses, but if he was running Sanguine with the Needle Storm on, I think it does. I think that's like the state that does the highest. Like it kind of goes crazy. So, yeah. The Solar and the Strand. I think just the fact, because it does the four surges, but I don't. That just matches obviously on the Strand side, right? Do we know how much the, like what is the split? Like, is it a 50-50 split when it comes to the amount of damage that's being dealt, like from... Strand, 50 solar. So do you only get the boosted like Sanguine from you get the boost of Sanguine from the Strand side, since you would be on Strand? Like it doesn't boost the solar burst as well, does it? Which makes sense. Darren Algier, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. Very nice. Look at all that. That's cool. I don't think I've ever killed this boss. It's kind of fun just to wail on him. See, it's a little harder here. All right, let's do this. Let's let it settle down for a second. All right, I want to let's let it go back to base real quick. I want to do a single shot here. I have triple strand surges on right now, okay? And I want to see. Okay. So this is what a fully, hold on. There we go. Okay, fully charged shot at ×3 strand weapon boost. 3792 plus 31, so whatever it is. So 6868, 6908. All right, so Bat, do you have Sanguine by chance? Can you, yeah, so if you're rocking Sanguine, perfect. So let's do this. Let's reset here. Don't hit him, or you can, I guess you can hit him with your super, but then I want you to fire like a ×4 shot with your thing. And I'm going to reset the damage. So 6868. So close, chat. All right, go ahead, Bat. You can cast your super now. I don't think it did what we were wanting it to. Wait, what was your anticipation meter, Bat? Were you fully with anticipation? Because that may get okay. Because mine, hold on. Yeah, 6223 is what I'm hitting for. That was like, so 6868 is what my full weapon, like fully charged shot did. There you go. That's more like it, Bat. Yeah, 10,078. Hollow, what we were testing, we wanted to test the difference between, well, I guess you were also, Bat, you were in an empowering rift. So let's try it one more time. Don't put a rift down. Do you have to be in a rift for Sanguine? I thought it was just after the super. Yeah, we were trying. Yeah, I just wanted to see what I was just trying to look what the difference is. I know we technically could like. Sanguine needs the rift. Okay, so can we do healing instead of empowering? Or does it have to be empowering rift? Yeah, so I'm not necessarily testing I'm not trying to test the super's damage. I just want to test I'm trying to test what it's going to do for just trying to test what it would do to the overall damage number. There you go. 7094. So that's not very significant. That's like 200 extra damage right there. But do you have the ×4 back? Because did you cast your super? Oh, I forgot you can. Oh, you can take damage on top of that. That's weird. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna let the real detailed scientific research be done by Aegis. And speaking of Aegis, if you guys have not already, you guys should go over to the podcast channel because later this week, a new podcast with Aegis is going to be coming out. We break down. Honestly, we talk a lot about his recent videos. So like the recent suite of videos he's been putting out. The mentality behind raiding in-game, getting better at in-game raiding and just in-game play. And then we talk in the back half of the episode, we talk all about Pantheon. Old Pantheon, new Pantheon, what we think, what our expectations are. So it's going to be a really, really good episode. You don't want to miss it. We got more stuff coming down the pipeline. So with the podcast channel, we're trying to refine, get some really, really awesome guests for you guys. So that is youtube.com/Sax Talks Games. You're already here on the Sax Plays Games channel. And chat, that's going to do it for me today. So we got some other stuff. Baby's probably going to wake up here pretty soon. So I thank you guys for hanging out. It's been nice. Oh, it felt normal. It's been about 3 hours vibing. It's felt like a little bit of normalcy. So I can't promise a complete schedule. I can't promise just like exactly when it's going to do. But let me know. Let me know if you guys like this time window for streams. Because if this works out, then maybe I could try to work it out where I have availability this time in the afternoon. So Vorath, thank you, Ender. Just in time to say goodnight. I'll tuck you in, bro. Good night, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out. Until next time, be blessed, y'all. Peace.